Welcome to Murals and Movement. Again, my name is Allison Popesky, and I'm leading the movement component of this workshop. And then today I have two beautiful, incredible humans joining today. And we have Simon Phillips over here.
Hi, how's it going?
And then we have Sarah Zielinski joining as well. And then Bernie will be still doing the visual art component for today as well. So today we're going to be exploring color and interpreting color through movement and visual art. So to start this off, Simon is going to do a little warm-up, which I am encouraging you to join in any way possible. And he's going to be introducing chakras. And so this connects a lot with like mindfulness and color and emotions. And there's just a lot that I think can really inspire the movement of this workshop. So let me just share really quick an image that Simon wanted me to share about the 7 major chakras. And I just want you to take a quick look. Feel free to screenshot it. Take a picture with your phone. And Simon will go into it a little bit more for this quick little movement warm up. So I'll stop sharing and I will pass it to Simon.
All right, howdy everyone. So like Allison said, this will just be a very quick and easy warm up to get us into our bodies, get us into our minds, our emotions, and really just have a moment of breath and meditation, all right? But also some physicality and movement to get our bodies and minds ready to work, all right? So if you would like to join me, just stand tall, solid on 2 feet. And also if you just like to do the sitting, you can feel free to stay sitting, but think sitting firmly and being solid in whatever position you're in, all right? So we're gonna start standing. And just start to inhale and exhale, feeling stronger and more stable with each passing breath. And as you take in more air, inhale and exhale, start to see and feel the color red. The color red growing more and more vibrant with each breath. The color red correlates to our root chakra, which lies right under the belly button. And this chakra represents I am. So as we continue to breathe and feel strong and solid within ourselves, just start to think about who or what you are, whether it be female, male, whatever your race may be, whatever gender you may identify as. Also start to think adjectives for yourself, whether it be strong or tired or fun. Think about all those things that you are and feel the confidence grow within the red, the root chakra. Take your arms up. Take a big breath in. And as you bring the hands down, really just feel confident and secure in your root red chakra. As we continue to breathe, the red starts to transform into a more orange color. And now the orange energy is our sacral chakra, residing in our belly button. And this orange sacral chakra reflects the I feel. It's related to our sense of pleasure and creativity. So start to draw shapes with your belly button. Maybe starting off with circles, squares, and then start to go into more formless, abstract shapes. Enjoying the creativity and the pleasure in this orange sacral chakra at our belly button. Still breathing, becoming more and more vibrant, really enjoying the creativity and the sensation, considering all your different feelings. Now, as we come up the body to our solar plexus, the orange starts to turn more into yellow. And the solar plexus is in this area, but right above our belly button, between our ribs. Now with this, we'll make very intentional movements, because the yellow chakra is I do. So have very sharp, intentional movements, sending the energy one way, sending it the other way, being very cautious yet intentional with what you decide to do. Our solar plexus chakra, yellow, I do. So far we've gone through the red, I am, the orange, I feel, and now we're at the yellow solar plexus, which is I do. Really show super intentionality, being very direct, sending the energy out, I do. Now, as we move up the body, we come to the heart chakra, where yellow turns green. And now, with turning those sharp, intentional movements into long, luxurious movements, leaving the body. So whatever you're doing, really stretch that movement, stretch one body part, and then the next. This chakra is I love. The green heart chakra, I love. So take a moment to really love whatever movement you're doing. It's all about giving your energy, sending energy outward, being very generous with your heart and your love. Big, continuous movements. And now, allow these movements to become more fluid and more languid as green turns into more like bluish turquoise. This moves up to the throat chakra, which is I speak. So really just start to allow your body to move as if you're speaking your very own language. Allowing the movement to pour out of you like a phrase. And if you want to, you could even use the sounds emitted from your throat. It could be a silly sound like la, 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 la. Or you could say something like, I feel great right now. This is going to be a great day. I am the best I can be. Speaking affirmations with your voice, your blue throat chakra, and also speaking with your body. And now, be mindful of your space and close your eyes as this turquoise blue becomes more deep blue, like indigo. So just take a moment to close your eyes and open your third eye chakra, which lies in the middle of your forehead. Though our two physical eyes are closed, we can open our third eye and feel the intuition within our body. Take a look inward inside of your body and allow the movement to still come out of you. Although now our eyes are closed, our third eye, our intuition is wide open. Now, as this indigo starts to become violet, purple violet, just allow the movements to grow. Still keep your eyes closed and just allow the movements to come more and more still, more quiet. Still feeling the residual movement all throughout your body, keeping the eyes closed until you come to a neutral, solid standing position, the same way we started. Keep breathing in, keep the eyes closed, and feel that purple, violet crown chakra at the top of the head. This is our spirit. This is I understand. And open your eyes and feel solid in your understanding of self. Take the arms up, a nice breath in, and exhale, let it all go. So we've worked on the root chakra, which is red, the orange chakra, which is, red chakra, I am, Orange chakra, I feel. Yellow, I do, being very intentional. The green chakra, I love, are at our heart. The turquoise chakra, I speak, speaking with our bodies, with our voices. Into the third eye chakra, which is I see. The violet chakra, where we can close our eyes and still see with our third eye, which allows us to understand the crown chakra at the top, purple. And we let that all go. Feel nice, strong, powerful. Most importantly, just feel like you can be yourself. One more inhale and let it all go. Exhale. Nice. I hope you feel a bit brighter, a bit stronger, and a bit more vibrant than you did before. Take all that energy and keep using that to carry you throughout this day and throughout the rest of your lives, considering all the chakra energy points within the body. Thank you for moving with me.
Red, I am, root chakra.
Violet, I understand. Crown chakra.
Green, I love, heart chakra.
Hello again, everybody. Welcome to Lesson 7 of the Murals and Movement Workshop. I'm Bernie. So this week and also next week, we're going to focus on color and color theory. Okay, so we're going to look at the expressive, emotional properties of color, but we're also going to look at some color theory basics and some of the science of color as well next week. Okay, so did you enjoy that movement exercise with Simon and with Allison and Sarah? I really loved doing that warm up with Simon. It was really, I felt like at the end of it, I was more open, more alive, more vibrant, and I just felt a little bit more in tune with my body and just kind of energized. And so I just love how the colors up and down our body seem to follow the same kind of direction as the spectrum or as the color wheel as well. So I just thought that was a really interesting way to look at the chakras of the body, the chakra, energy points in the body through the lens of color. And so was any one of those colors harder or easier for you to interpret or to feel, just out of curiosity? And then did you enjoy the movement with Sarah and Allison? as well. So I just thought that was really interesting to try to see colors in new ways by expressing them with our bodies. And I thought that they did an amazing job. So hopefully you enjoy that part of the process as well. So this week then for the visual art part, we're going to do what I call a expressive color wheel. Okay, so we're going to continue using visual language, expressive drawing that we've been doing, but we're going to look at color in a new way, just kind of making a alternative kind of color wheel that I think has a little bit more expressiveness to it than your average color wheel. Okay, so let's get to it. So here are the 8 steps for the interpretive color wheel that we're going to be doing together. Feel free to just pause the video to look at these a little bit longer. I'm going to show you all the steps here in a minute. So just get some paper. Try to get some heavier weight paper if possible, but Xerox copy paper is fine. Sketchbook paper is also good too. If it's 80 pounds or more, that's good. I just used a regular plate to draw a circle, but feel free to just draw one freehand if you'd like. Then just divide your circle into 6 sections. Feel free to use a freehand, or if you want to use a little ruler or straight edge, that's fine too. And just get some scissors and cut out each section so you have 6 pieces of pie. Then just choose one of the 6 colors that we're working with. So it's the 3 primary colors, which is red, blue, and yellow. I'm sure you knew that. And the 3 secondary colors, which are, I'm sure you knew it, orange, violet, or purple, and green. So just color each pie piece with a color, kind of a base color, a base tone, as I'm doing here. So after you get that done, you may want to jot down some feelings or associations or emotions that you associate with the color that you're working with. So I've got orange here, so I would just think energy, explosiveness, happiness. I think that there's some tranquility in orange, so that's totally up to you. So I'm just drawing here without using any images or symbols, just using visual language as we've been working with the whole time. I think it's a little bit easier to start this process with pencil, so it doesn't kind of commit yourself too soon. So it's kind of a sketch, and you can always adjust it a little bit with an eraser if you need to. But I'm just using a little bit more color to accentuate some of my pencil drawing with the crayon. And then next, you may want to go over your drawings with a Sharpie if you have one. I actually have some colored Sharpies, so I'm going to use those as well. So just kind of darken the drawing a little bit. You may want to add a little bit more color to the background too. So I'm going to do red next because it's next to orange on the color wheel. And I'm using watercolor pencils, which if you've never used them, I highly recommend getting some if you can. They're not super cheap, but they're really amazing and they last a long time. As you can see here, all you have to do is just color in something on the paper, preferably a little bit thicker paper because you're going to be using water with this. And then you can just get a brush with some water, and then you can start painting with it, and it turns into watercolor. It's kind of like magic. I'm just going to do the same process that I did with the orange. Maybe jot down some feelings, emotions, or associations that you attach to red. It might be different for every person. And again, just try to let go of some of the cultural associations with red because you might have your own way that you see red. Okay? So just going through that same process, starting with pencil, jotting down some expressive lines. I see, again, fire. I see lots of energy, a little bit more chaotic than orange. It's a little bit similar to orange in that it's very energetic, but it's a little bit more chaotic for me. And after that, again, just going over some of my pencil lines with a red Sharpie that I have. But again, you can use heavier colored pencil or other like red marker if you want to. And then once you have all 6 finished, then maybe just make some little tape donuts and make a new circle on a new piece of paper and tape down the little pie pieces, and then you have a color wheel. Make sure you have it in the right order. So then the last step is to see if you can kind of merge and kind of go over the boundary lines between the colors with Sharpie or colored pencil, just to kind of blend them a little bit and see if just what happens when they interact with each other. Maybe you even want to color a little bit into the orange with the red and vice versa. So as you'll notice, I changed my shirt color. So do I look different? What does the red do for my face compared to the gray shirt that I was wearing earlier? So colors have energy. They affect us. They affect each other. So it's just important to kind of cultivate that awareness and that sensitivity to how colors just interact in the world and how they affect us and how they move us. Okay, so then for next week, for lesson 8, we're going to continue with our movement and just kind of expressing color, but we're going to start combining the colors together. And then for the visual art part, we're going to do a really interesting experiment with essentially working with the same object, but interpreting it in different ways through color by using the negative space with different colors to see how that impacts that same object. Okay, so have a good week, and then as always, please send us your drawings and your movement sequences. Okay, thanks.